Hello, good evening, everybody. I'm your host, Khalil, the host of the Khalil Sports Police Virginia, Loudoun County area. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you guys about the fact that the very latest on Tiger Woods' recovery stemming from that car crash, that rollover car crash this past Tuesday morning. That's about the fact that the Jazz sent a direct message to the Lakers. I'll tell you what that could mean for the Jazz, what it means to the Lakers, by the way, how the Lakers are going to come back. I'll talk with you guys about the fact that the Hawks defeated the Celtics 112. I'll tell you also about the huge WNT signees, everybody, massive signees. Get you guys to that for sure. Rafael not going to be at the ABN AMRO tennis tournament, by the way, at Rotterdam, Netherlands, because of back issues. Team USA, our back-to-back SheBelieves Cup Champs. Congrats to them on that. And tell you about the fact that the JJ Watt got numerous offers from other teams, by the way. That'll be all there is for that. And former USA Olympic coach has been charged with 24 counts, charges of human trafficking and forced labor, even sexual assault as well. I'll tell you that is exactly. In regards to that piece of trash, Larry Nassar, by the way, as well. He's a piece of trash. JJ Watt getting numerous offers, and that's all there is. You need to know that, everybody. All right, so first things first, everybody. I will start things off with the very latest on Tiger Woods, everybody. Now, Tiger Woods, you guys know that he was in a rollover car crash this past Tuesday morning. By the way, he was recovering. He had rods, pins, and screws on his right foot and his ankle. By the way, he is still in the hospital. His girlfriend, by the way, Erica Herman, I think his name is his girlfriend, Erica Herrano, by the way, and his Caddie, Joe Lacava, they visited Tiger Woods at the Harbor-UCLA Medical Center, stemming from a Tiger car accident this past Tuesday morning. And now Tiger Woods will not be facing any charges, no reckless driving charges. He was not. There will be no charge for Tiger Woods. I can tell you that this is a plain accident. No, not a reckless driving charge. It is unlike his DUI charge in 2017. It's not from his DUI arrest in 2017. I can tell you that much. Ain't violating got arrested for probation, or from the 2009-2010 car crash that he ran into a tree. But Tiger Woods, that horrific car accident that he was in this past Tuesday morning, by the way. He had no DUI. There were no alcohol materials, no odors, no alcoholic material odors. There were no substances that were found in the GV80 SUV. By the way, that ride was totaled, and it was towed, by the way. And I just want to once again some of those prayers out to Tiger Woods. Wish speedy recovery. His young prodigy, son of his, who means people saw at the Like Fight Like Son event at the PNC Championship. Charlie Woods, by the way, keep many prayers as well. All the rest of his family members, all of his fans, all the Tiger Woods fans, all those Tiger Woods viewers, all of his subscribers, all of his naysayers, doubters, critics, everyone out there, and his competitors and his colleagues as well. Keep in your prayers, everybody, as well. Please be sure you do so. Keep Tiger Woods. I wish him nothing but speedy recovery. And I could tell you this, everybody, that Tiger Woods, he meant to just hang it up. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you this, that Tiger Woods is going to retire. I mean, this car crash, he's already came from like 5 back surgeries and all the other surgeries he's had. But I think at this point that, Tiger Woods is going to have to retire because, like it or not, guys, I mean, it's going to take him like weeks, months, decades, or for about a year to make his comeback. I tell you that, though. But it's very unclear. I mean, there is no timetable for his return. I can tell you that, though. And there may not be a timetable for him to return to golf. I'll tell you that. He may not be seeing the Masters except for that car accident on Tuesday morning. So that is all there is to it. You need to know everybody on that. And needless to say that he may not come back. So obviously, since Tiger Woods is on the shelf and still in the hospital from from the those leg injuries. He's already had surgery. He's recovering from the hospital, and the doctor would just tell him that, Tiger Woods, even though you've been through a lot, even though you've had some numerous injuries, back surgeries, Tiger Woods, it's time to give the fans what they want. That is to retire. Now, I mean, Tiger Woods may not be able to walk, and he was responsible. I can tell you that he was conscious. So clearly, I think it's safe to say that Tiger Woods' his comeback to golf, nor his legendary golfing career is in shambles. I can tell you that. And obviously, I think people may have seen the last of Tiger Woods. I can tell you that. And he may never golf yet again. I can tell you that. And he's going to be probably on the shelf for quite a long time. I can tell you that. Maybe throughout the rest of the year. So that's all there is to it. I wish him speedy recovery. And once he's out of the hospital, whenever he's out of the hospital, he'll get some rehab for sure. And it's going to be the decision that's going to make. Either it's going to be Tiger Woods having to take the blue pill by coming back rejuvenated to golf, fully 100%, getting well and getting some rehab if necessary from the car crash on Tuesday, or is going to end up taking the red pill, by the way, by simply having to hang it up. And there's no doubt that Tiger Woods, he's going to be a pro golfing Hall of Fame. Make no mistake about that, everybody. And that's all there is to it. I mean, his son of his young prodigy, son of his, Charlie Woods, he's been in his shoes. He's going to be sitting in his shoes. He's going to be in the next couple of years. He's going to be the next big thing. You'll see him as being on which he is. You'll see him, ladies and gentlemen, as a future pro golfing champ, PGA champ. I can tell you that, and that's the best news there is for that. And that's the most watch. I mean, yes, he is the father figure, but I think that Father Time maybe catch him Tiger Woods. And I think people may have seen the last of Tiger Woods, especially from this car accident from this past Tuesday. I think it's safe to say that Tiger Woods is going to just hang it up because it is possible he can come out to golf, by the way, when he's fully rejuvenated and covered up, when he's recovered. But I think at this point, when you're 45, you may have to just hang it up and just retire. That's it. He's been doing this dance for 20 plus years, though, but I think it's safe for him to just retire. So that's all I can say right there, everybody. And honestly, I don't think his body can take much. He's already come out from like 5 back surgeries. He already had surgeries on his both his legs. I mean, he already had a shattered ankle and a fractured leg. So honestly, it's gonna take him like weeks, months, decades, centuries for him to make his comeback. So that's all there is to it. And he may not come back to golf. It was very unknown whether the future holds with Tiger Woods. I can tell you that. Very unknown that he may be in that place by him retiring. That's all there is to it for that, everybody. And there may have been a black box inside his SUV. There may have been electronic stability control and traction control system. By the way, there were 10 airbags. The one that had blood stains on them, and that was on the car. The pillow that turns to a pillow for accidents. The extra ones are in front of the front of the positions in the center the center console for the driver and the passenger. Tiger Woods was the only one in the car, but you can see that on that video that Tiger Woods was like driving out of a hotel, and he may be speeding though. But that side of the road is a very dangerous road, and honestly, I think Tiger Woods should have slowed down. That's what he should have done. He may have been a rush hour, but he won't be charged for reckless driving. I can tell you that. But there were no charges for Tiger Woods. I can tell you that. There are no repercussions. He was not arrested, and that's all there's. He had a seatbelt on, but Tiger Woods, he needs to just saying the Tiger Woods. You'll get through this. I hope you'll get there. You're forever to go. We all love you. We admire you. Though we all know what you've done. PGA, you won your 82nd PGA Tour victory. I can tell you that. And honestly, just hope you. So use the hashtag everybody pray for Tiger Woods. Yet once again, everybody, or use the hashtag get well Tiger. That's all that I can say, everybody. So that's all there is to it. You need to know for sure. So that's all the latest on for Tiger Woods, everybody. That's all I gotta say. Also, some other news here. Jazz have taken down the Lakers 114-98 in a Wild Wild West Finals tune-up match last night. 114-89. Where you saw Rudy Gobert had scored 18 points, 9 rebounds, 1 block. Spider Donovan Mitchell had 13 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals. Mike Conley over here had scored 14 points, 8 rebounds, and assists, 2 steals. Jordan Clarkson has scored 18 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Bojan Bogdanovic scored 15 points, 2 rebounds, and assists and steals. LeBron James scored 19 points, 4 rebounds, and assists, 1 steal. Montrezl Harrell scored 16 points, 6 rebounds. And Markieff Morris scored 12 points, 9 rebounds, and 1 assist. I mean, honestly, the Lakers right now, they need to. They have lost like 4 or 5 straight games here. They've been on an absolute 4-game losing. I don't know what's going on with the Lakers right now, but they don't have 83, and they don't have Dennis Schroeder. So if you're a Lakers fan right now, you got to be really worried. You got to be very, very worried. Lakers, they need to pick up the pace. This was a total wipeout. Absolute wipeout for the Lakers. Jazz just beat them down so bad. If that happens to them in the Wild West Finals, and like it or not, they can likely face each other in the Wild West Finals. If the Jazz Finals title game, oh man, that's literally going to affect their chances of being Lakers' chances of being NBA champs back to back. That's going to affect their chances of not finishing what they started. But like it or not, Lakers, they're in trouble. They need to get to me. They already lost to the Nets. They already lost to the Heat. They've already lost to the Wiz. And then they lose to the Jazz, who had a 9-game win streak last week. They 11 games won here. My goodness. Donovan Mitchell is MVP material, everybody. Make no mistake about that. They got more points in the paint. They don't force turnovers. They don't do any of that. But I got to tell you right now, the Lakers right now, they need to find a will to win. That's what they need to do. If Lakers don't get a win, this could be resulting in absolute elimination. This is going to Game 7. In the Wild West Finals, though. But Jazz are the top team, and to be honest, they got to step it up. This is not looking good for them. I'm sorry, but the Jazz. I'm sorry. I'm the Lakers. They need to step it up here. Jazz have won a lot of games here. Lakers right now need to step it up. They need to step it up here. They're getting burned, and I don't know if they're gonna come back for these losses. They got the Blazers, puny Warriors, Mavs. But they really need to step it up here. They really, 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 really need to step it up here because this is not looking good for them right now. It's really not. Lakers need to get announcing revenge by playoffs, Wild West Finals, and the NBA Finals. And they get that is. But the Jazz right now, oh my goodness. If the Jazz can make it to, Jazz, the Jazz sending a direct message to Lakers saying, we're going to come for your crown, LeBron James. And we're going to be the MVPs around here. Lakers, they need to come back. If they get them in the NBA Final and the Wild West Finals, title game, oh man, Lakers they need to come back. I still got the Lakers walking us back to make NBA chance, but Lakers right now they need to get it together because right now they are just forcing turnovers, missing shots, and the running game was off. So I'm not sure what's going on. Past game was extremely off too, though. But they need to at least step it up here. They need a win because I don't know what's going on here. But they need to just a 4-game losing streak. This is unacceptable. Lakers right now, they need to they gotta get help. So I don't know how they're gonna win games at 83, nor Dennis Schroeder. They need to get it together. This is not looking good for them because Lakers, their chances of being back to back NBA champs is in dire jeopardy. I can tell you that right now. But they'll play with implications to everybody. So that's all there is. You need to know, everybody, just for now. So Jazz get Lakers teams. Jazz get send their message to the Lakers, and that's all there is to it. You need to know, everybody, on that. Also, some other news I want to get into: Team USA Women's Soccer. They are back-to-back SheBelieves Cup champs. By the way, after they took out Argentina 6-0. Congrats to all the U.S. Team USA Women's national team on that. Best news yet. Music to my ears, which it is. Love it. Also, the news here that Paul McBeth inks a $10 million offer over the next 10 years with Discraft Disc Sports. That's going to pay him over the next 10 years. He has 130 wins, 5 world titles, and 2 national titles. He was ranked first in the Pro Disc Golf Association before COVID hit. So that's a big off right there, everybody. So that's all there is to it. Also, another news here: the Hawks defeated the Celtics 127 to 112. Ice Trae Young scored 33 points at 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal. Danilo Gallinari scored 38 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and steals. John Collins scored 14 points, 11 rebounds, 1 assist, and block. Tony Snell scored 12 points, 4 rebounds, and assists, 1 block. Jaylen Brown has scored 17 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal. Jeff Teague scored 14 points, 5 rebounds, and assists, 1 steal and a block. Jason Tatum scored 13 points, 1 rebound, and assists, 2 steals. And Tristan Thompson scored 13 points and rebounds, 1 steal. Knicks and Suns are tied, by the way, everybody. That's all there is to it. So Suns right now, they got to get together. They need to get a win. So Hawks and point. So that's all there's to it. You know everybody on that. So best news yet there, and that's all I got to say on that, everybody. So it's a lot right there, everybody. That's all there is to it. Just for now on that. Also, another news, by the way, Rafael Nadal is going to be out of the will not be competing at the ABN AMRO tennis tournament, which is in Rotterdam, Netherlands, because of back issues, by the way. So keep me in prayers, everybody, on that. And that's all there is to it. You should know for that. Justin Foster is going to be retiring from ball after battling COVID, asthma, and allergies. So keep me in prayers, everybody, on that. And that's all there is to it. You should know on that. So also another news, a Jazz executive VP of B-ball ops by the name of Dennis Lindsay was denied allegations of making bigoted comments during an exit interview in 2015 for Elijah Millsap. By the way, Millsap says Lindsay made bigoted remarks in the exit interview while conversing with Quinn Snyder, saying that if you say one word, I'll cut your black A and send you back to Louisiana. That's disrespectful. Absolutely disrespectful. This VP should be released. Dennis Lindsay should release those remarks that he made. That's just unacceptable. You can't. I mean, this dude was a racist, absolute racist remark that he made there. That's just uncalled for. So honestly, this dude needs to go. I'm sorry. This is executive VP of basketball operations. This dude's got to go. So that's all I can say on that, everybody. So I'm to everybody on that. So hopefully that piece of trash is going to come in. He gets released. That's all that for the remarks that he made. That's all there is to you doing that. Other news here, I want to get into that. A former USA Gymnastics Olympics coach by the name of John Geddes has faced 24 charges of human trafficking and forced labor, 1 count of first-degree sexual assault, 1 count of second-degree sexual assault, racketeering, and lying to a cop. He owned Twisters, Twisters, USA Gymnastics in Demondale, Michigan, where numerous women say they were sexually assaulted by Nasser under the guise of medical treatment. Nagata, by the way, made immature comments around them, jeopardizing their well-being. And this all stems from February 2018, in the wake of complaints about his coaching style, by the way. During the sentencing of that piece of trash, Larry Nasser, who's currently got 175 years behind bars, I can tell you that, over sexual assault cases, and many women that came forward with these allegations. If you guys remember that. Also, that Geddes was accused of digitally penetrating a girl between the ages of 13 and 16. Geddes was Nasser's chief enabler. My goodness. Absolutely uncalled for. This is absolutely uncalled for. So Geddes is going to have, I'm not sure how many years, it's going to be 50 years, 200 years, I guess, behind bars. That's all there is to it. He's doing that. So more repercussions are going to be awaiting him if he is sentenced or convicted. That is, he gets probably 50 years behind bars on that. So honestly, he needs to go. So that's all there is to it. You need to know everybody on that. So he has been charged with he does get 24 charges from sexual assault cases, even in the wake of Larry Nasser's sentencing of sexual assault cases as well. So honestly, dude's got to go. So that's all there is to it. You need to know that, everybody. And honestly, he needs to just stay in jail for the rest of his life. That's all I can say, everybody. And they could have him sentenced there. That's all there is to it. And he get faces death sentence for that, everybody. So that's all there's to you doing that, buddy. Other than I want to get into that. There are some huge signings, everybody. You got Bronson Rocksteiner, the son of former WCW and WWE Tag Team Champ Rick Steiner. You got Kiera Magnan Forster, known as Taya Valkyrie, former longest reigning knockout champ. Also, she's competing in AAA, Lucha Underground as well. Sean Recker, who goes by name LA9 on NXT, and in these scenes goes by Eli Drake as well. Also former NWA Tag Team Champ as well, TV as well. Even last night as well, he did on Veterans Day, even at Sal's, and last night as well. So also Angela Arnold, she is known as AQA, who's a former Diamond Division champ from the Reality of Wrestling. You got Parker Boudreaux, who looks like just like a dude like Brock Lesnar. Anthony Harris, a former Evolve star who competed in WWE on the WWE Network. Everybody. Teresa Serrano, known as last week with a big win, and last night with taking on Io Shirai in a non-title NXT Women's Title match. I can tell you that it was a really good match. It was a really good match. I mean, Zoe Stark took Io Shirai to the limit last night on NXT, but everybody, she did beat, and she was able to beat. Even if she was able to beat Io Shirai, she would get an NXT Women's Title opportunity. I can tell you that. But Io Shirai took out Zoe Stark, by the way. So that's all there's to it. But you will see Io Shirai take on Toni Storm yet again for the NXT Women's Title in 2 weeks. So that's all I can say now, everybody. That's the best news yet there. Also, other ones will be Christian Brigham, known as Christian Casanova. But beyond Limitless Wrestling, Gigi Dolan knows Priscilla Kelly, Hell's River Harlot. Drew Casper, who's Jacob Casper's brother, joined the WPC last year in October 2020. Brianna Coda, known as Cora Jade, her indie name is Elena Black. Christian Hobble, by the way, under the indie name Blake Christian. Magic Belton, Cameron Clay, under the name Cameron Brené. Joe Ariad, who's a former Buffalo U wrestler under the who was undefeated champ and undefeated champ and national champ in high school, by the way. Taylor Grotto, who also goes by the you guys know from the indie scenes, in ACW Shine and Evolve. She's also a former Evolve star. You guys know as Avery Taylor. She's also a former ACW Women's Champ, by the way, everybody. So Taylor Grotto, you just seen the NXT Women's Battle Royal for sure on that. But Taylor Grotto, she is there to stay. I mean, you guys know as Avery Taylor. So what a big announcement right there. I can tell you that. Carissa Rivera, by the way, she has also made a name for herself on WWR Women's Wrestling Revolution and NEW. So really big news right there. That's a lot of signings, everybody. And that's a couple big names. So that's all there is to you need to know, everybody. That's all there is to. So those are your WPC signees, NXT. So that's the best news yet there. And that's all things must see, must watch. That's all there's to you need to know, everybody. So I can see on that, everybody. Also, ladies and gentlemen, right here, one wish happy birthdays out to Nate, Ric Flair, woo! Tia Leone, Duchess, Lattimore, Chelsea Handler, Rashida Jones, Jamil, Jay Critch, Brielle, Bierman, Amy Ruffle, Fred Van Vliet, Ellie Brown, Maria Canels Bennett, Lauren Powell, Stephanie Buttermore, Ashley Clements, Eugenie Bouchard, Michelle Lewin, Joakim Noah, Thon Maker, Uragi Rateka, Jimmy Fredette, Tina Steins, Nancy Odell, Christy Mewis, Michael, Gabriel, Max Aaron. Let's see. Kyle Dake, Rashad Jones, Joe McCoy, Jeff Fisher, Kenny Davis, Megan DeLuca, and Jamie Williams. So send me your birthday wishes, your birthday shows, your birthday tweets, everybody. Please be sure you do so on that, everybody. And that's all there is to you need to know. So best news out there. Also, some other news here that J.J. Watt, by the way, he got numerous offers from numerous other teams, by the way. Even a lucrative offer worth $15 million and $16 million. Browns, Steelers, Titans, and the Bills Mafia. They're in pursuit of J.J. Watt, by the way. I can tell you that, though. So if you guys remember that J.J. Watt was released from the Texans, and honestly, this is the biggest news you got there. So my question is to everybody out there, where would J.J. Watt go? What's the best option for him? Which team is in pursuit of him? Or which team is he in pursuit of? Could he go to probably the Browns, I guess? Could he go to the Steelers with his bro TJ Watt? Could he go to Titans with Ryan Tannehill and King Derrick Henry? Or will he go to Bills Mafia with Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs? So let me know when it comes to where JJ Watt's going to wind up at. I hope he won't have to address the sponsors, everybody. And that's all there is to it. You need to know, everybody. So that's all there is I can say on that. Also, some other news here I want to sort of get into, by the way. Let me bring this down. That Jonathan Suarez and his brother Rafael Suarez were arrested after a woman accused them of sexually assaulting her at Rafael's apartment in Orlando during the incident, by the way. The woman went to Rafael's room engaging in consensual sex. But Rafael let his bro Jonathan in on the mix, and things got a little out of hand, by the way. The woman rejected both guys trying to stop sexual activity. So over here, the woman claimed that Jonathan forced her to do a sex act on him and talk his and take his time to resume having sex with a woman against her will, and the woman notified cops. So they have been arrested for sure. Honestly, they're trash. So that's all there is to tell you that, everybody. So the Jonathan Suarez brothers, they are trash after they were being accused of sexual assault by an unknown woman. So that's all I can say on that, everybody. And yep, that's all I can say. So that's all there's to you to know, everybody, on that. So nothing look good there. So it's over. So that's all I can say. That will do right there for the Khalil Harbor Sports Board. Like, subscribe to the Khalil Harbor Sports Board YouTube channel, Facebook page by any and all means necessary. Be sure to send me your comments, tweet your reaction, your thoughts on. Let's see, Tiger Woods wishing to speedy cover, but same thoughts of Tiger Woods stemming from that car crash that he got into this past Tuesday morning. Send you hashtag pray for Tiger Woods. Please be sure you do so on that. And that's all there is. So you need to know on that, everybody. And yeah, I would speed the cover. By the way, everybody, I think it's safe to say that Tiger Woods is going to retire. That's what we said to go through. So your thoughts, everybody, on that, and let me know in the comment section. You think Tiger Woods is going to hang it up and just retire, or you think he's going to come back fully rejuvenated, get some rehab, and once he's out of the hospital, you think he's going to come back 100% if he has to? So your thoughts on that, everybody? Let me know what ultimatum he's going to make. I will address sponsor, I'm sure, everybody. What are your thoughts on Team USA Women's Soccer? Team USA Women's Soccer being back-to-back SheBelieves Cup champs, by the way, after they took out Argentina 6-0. Let me know what the comments about that. I'll just respond to that, sure. Whether it was Justin Foster retiring from Clemson football after he battled COVID, asthma, and allergies. Let me know in the comments about that. What are your thoughts about, sure, everybody? Your thoughts on Rafael Nadal withdrawing from the Rotterdam ABN AMRO tennis tournament from back issues. Let me know in the comments about that. What are your thoughts on responses are? And that's all I can say on that. You think the Jazz VP, Executive VP of B-Ball Ops, Dennis Lindsey, should be released? Stemming from him beguiling a player during an exit interview in 2015 by the name of let's see, what's his name? Elijah Millsap. What are your thoughts about that? Let me know if you think that Dennis Lindsey should be released. Let me know in the comment section about that. I'll just make sure, everybody. Whether the countries could be awaiting John Geddes from his 24 charges of human trafficking and forced labor. So thoughts about that, everybody? That's all I can say on that. And you think he's gonna? How many years can he get behind bars? Let me know about the show. Conversation about that. I'll just make sure. Wait, those are the huge WPC signings. Let me know it's going to be quite the impression. You guys think it's going to be let's see, Bronson Rex Steiner, the son of Rick Steiner, Kira Magnan Forster, known as Ty Valkyrie in the Indies. Let me know about in the comment section about that. Thoughts on Christian Hubble, known as Blake Megan. Wait, thoughts on Avery Taylor Grotto from this Avery Taylor. They used to form ACW Women's Champion. Let me know about the conversation about that. I'll just we thought to Anthony Harry going to NXT. Let me know about the conversation about that. I'll just make sure. You think that Parker Bordeaux, almost like Brock Lesnar, about the conversation about that. I'll just make sure. You listen to JJ Watt getting numerous off some of the teams, by the way, and the fact that Browns, Steelers, tied to Bills Mafia in pursuit of JJ Watt. Let me know the conversation about that. What's a good fit for him? I will address about sure, buddy. And that's all I can say on that. So that's all I can say. So
yesterday, Memphis had the halftime lead against GV80, only to falter.
That's all I can say on that, everybody. What are your thoughts? Your responses, everybody? And that's all I could say. Your thoughts on the Jazz defending, destroying the Lakers by giving them a huge beatdown? And your thoughts, everybody, on that? I'll be more than happy to. I will be more than happy to just respond to sure, everybody. And that's all I can say on that. So that's all I can say, everybody. So thoughts on that? I will just want to share, everybody. That's all there is to you to know for now. And yep, that's all I can say. You think the Jazz could actually probably face off against the Lakers in the West Finals title game? You think it's going to happen or not? I will address my sure, buddy. You think they're going to sue? I will address my sure, buddy. That's all I can say. Or you guessing the Lakers are going to get revenge in the Wild West Finals? So let me know in the comments about that. I will address my sure, buddy. That's all I can say on that for sure. That's all there's to you to know for now. That's all I can say on that. Your thoughts on Happy Senior Brother wishes out to Nate, Ric Flair, Marie Canellis Bennett, Duchess Lattimore, Chelsea Handler, Rashida Jones, Nancy O'Dell, Joakim Noah, Fred Van Vliet, Amy Ruffle, Ellie Brown, Don Maker, Christy Mewis, and all the others out there. So send your brother wishes on that, everybody. And that's all there is to it for that. I'll bet more breaking news, Shane Thomas live updates, and so on, a whole lot more in the Khalil That Sports. With everything sports, everything there is you need to know. That's all I can say. But take care, everybody. You guys have a good evening. Please be safe. Bye bye.